Hi guys, welcome to the next session for idioms and phrases. So yesterday I uploaded some idioms and phrases, and today we are continuing with the same list. Okay, before we go ahead, I would like you to hit a like button. Hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. See, it won't take much time, but it will help me a lot. I will be able to be appreciated for making these videos, nothing else. Okay. Okay, moving on. Number 76, we have got Hobson's choice. See, Hobson's choice means not a real choice at all. Okay, let us try to find out who Hobson was. Okay, so let's go to Google and see who was Hobson. I never found it before. Hobson. Hobson. Hobson's choice, Wikipedia. Let's study. Hobson's choice is a free choice in which only one thing is offered. Okay. Because a person may refuse to accept what is offered, the two options are taking it and taking nothing, or taking nothing. Okay. In other words, one may take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Okay. The phrase is said to have originated with Thomas Hobson, a livery stable owner in Cambridge, who offered customers the choice of either taking the horse in his stall nearest to the door or taking none at all. Okay, so there was a person named Hobson. He was a stable owner. He only wanted his customers to take the horses which he wanted, not the horses which the customers wanted. He said that either take the horse, or you don't get a horse at all. Okay, move on. We'll move on with our list of idioms and phrases. So Hobson's choice means not a real choice at all. Okay, number 77. To eat a humble pie means to apologize. If you meet a humble pie, see, one that is humble, he is humiliated, or he has accepted his position. So here it means to apologize for what he has done. Apologize. Apologize, or ZE, some may say. If you are familiar with American English, Z is spoken as Z, just like in the bike CBZ. Some may say CBZ bike, some may say CBZ bike. Okay, moving on. So, to eat a humble pie means to apologize. Okay, fine. Number 78. To give the devil his due, to give encouragement even to the enemy. Suppose you are in a debate with your opponent, and if your opponent makes a point that is appreciated, that is worthy appreciation, then what do? You clap. You are giving the devil his due. For you, the opponent is your devil, right? So you are giving the devil, or your opponent, the appreciation which he deserves. Okay, moving on. Number 77. Okay, sorry. Reading between the lines. Okay, let me just turn off my Wi-Fi. Okay, reading between the lines, looking for meanings that are not actually expressed. See, we have already discussed this one. If you are able to read between the lines, you will be able to understand the hidden meaning, right? You are reading between the lines. An open book, one that holds no secrets. It's a very simple one. An open book. Number 80, right? Number 80 is an open book. It is very simple. If you are an open book, anybody can know you. Anybody will be able to understand what kind of person you are, what are your beliefs, what are your uh, trigger points, etc., 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 you may say. Okay, number 81. An axe to grind. If you have an axe to grind on a situation, or a what do you call, suppose a situation, then you have a private interest. If you have a private interest in an enterprise, then you have an axe to grind. Suppose a person is getting money, one person is getting money, and you are insistent that that person should take the money. The person which is getting the money may not know that you have a personal interest. Maybe you are getting commission out of that money from the person who is giving the money. Or take an example of a loan. See, what do the loan agents or the LIC agents, life insurance policy agents, do? They tell you that please take the policy. What do they get? Commission out of it. You are getting the policy, you are getting your life coverage, right? But the agents are getting their own commission. So that is their axe to grind, right? So they have a private interest in it. Okay, number 82, to blow one's own trumpet. If you are blowing your own trumpet, then you are making your position higher. Or you may say, okay, let me explain it a better way. If you are praising yourself all the time, then you are blowing your trumpet all the time. You do not consider any other person appreciable enough or worthy enough of appreciation, but you are the only person. So a person, we learned such a word in the book Word Power Made Easy. Do you remember? Egotist. An egotist is a person who speaks only about himself. So you may say this is a synonym or one word replacement for a person who blows his own trumpet all the time. Okay, by the word, one word substitution. The next list which we will follow after this will be one word substitution. Okay, to blow one's trumpet is a standoffish, indifferent. See, offish. Take the word offish first. OFFISH. So the word ISH or the suffix ISH means sort of, and OFF, off means dull. You may very well understand that off means dull. You can relate to it. So if you are standoffish, if you are standing offish, then you are indifferent. You are not affected rather by that situation. You are indifferent to that situation. Okay, you are indifferent maybe financially or emotionally. Okay, if you are indifferent emotionally, there is a very good word for that. Let me tell you that word. Stoic. 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 A person who is stoic is emotionally indifferent, right? He is not affected by emotions, right? So that such a person is a stoic person. Okay, move on. Number 84 is sowing wild oats. Okay. It's a nice one. Irresponsible pleasure seeking in young age, right? Okay. Sowing or wild oats. See, wild oats. Everybody knows what is an oats. Nowadays it is very popular for a breakfast cereal, right? So, but wild oats are not eaten, or they are considered to be not good for health. And if you are sowing wild oats all the time, then you are wasting your time in pleasurable things, the things that are giving you pleasure, like drinking and other stuff. You are not preparing for your exams, but you are watching movies all the time. You are whenever you go to YouTube, you do not see educational videos, but you see what happened in Big Boss, etc. I'm not saying that Big Boss is something you must not watch, but see, let me tell you this. If you have not achieved, okay, I'll tell you one thing. If you have not achieved what you desire to be, then you do not have any business watching Big Boss, right? In Big Boss, there are people who have achieved something. Maybe some are not, some, but they are celebrities, right? So if you're watching that and you have not achieved, you still need to see my videos, then you are not in a position to watch that. You do not deserve. You should cut down your cell phones. You should not use your cell phones, right? I may hurt somebody over here. You should not use your cell phones. You should cut out your TV time and uh, study. When you study, when you give your 100% into something, then you are successful. Otherwise you are just wasting time. Then you are just wasting your time. Then you are sowing wild oats. Okay, number 84, sowing wild oats, right? We started from there when and we came back to there. Number 85, a bolt from the blue. Very shocking. See, a bolt from the blue is a very shocking, or it is unpleasantly shocking and sudden. So, unexpected. See, there are some adjectives over here: unexpected, unpleasant, and you may also add sudden. I'm using this in this sentence. The death of his father was a bolt from the blue, or Mahatma Gandhi's assassination was a bolt from the blue for the whole nation. Right? Okay, move on. Okay, you may say the bolt. What is a bolt? A bolt means lightning, thunder, right? So you may say lightning means bolt. And the blue, what is blue over here? Blue over here means sky. A bolt from the blue. That means a lightning from the skies. See, why it is called blue? See, when the sky is blue, there are no clouds. When the sky is blue, when there are no clouds. And out of a cloudless sky, if a thunder lightning comes, it will be an unexpected event, right? So that is a bolt from the blue. Okay, I don't think there is much explanation needed over that. Number 86, by leaps and bounds, rapidly. We have already discussed this, so no need to discuss it. Of no avail, useless. Of no avail means useless. We have already discussed this previously. Of no avail means useless. If you are doing something, if you are putting your effort half-heartedly, then that effort will not be of any avail, right? So you have to be 100% dedicated into your endeavors. Nice word, endeavor, right? Okay. Number 88, on the verge of, on the brink of. We have already discussed this. Verge means edge, or brink means also edge. If you are on the, okay, take the example of a glass, the utensil in which you drink water, right? If you are filling the water in the glass and the glass is already full to the brim or the brink or the verge, okay, then if you pour even a milliliter of water more into that, it will fall. So you will say that it is filled till the brim. You may say that the glass is full till to the brim, brim, or it is filled till the brink, 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 right? And it is on the verge of being overflow, right? Okay, move on. Okay, number 89, a sore point, something which hurts. If you have a sore point, right? If you have a sore point, it's a very relatable thing. If you have a sore point, it hurts. Sore means swollen or hurt. If you are hurt, it is painful, then it will be swollen, right? It will be swollen. So it is a sore point. Suppose you failed in your uh, I'm not taking this, please do not take this personally. Suppose you were kicked out of your job, right? And some people may poke at you for that, right? So that event is your sore point. It hurts you whenever someone makes you remember that, right? So it's a sore point. Like a phoenix, okay, with a new life. Okay, phoenix, it is actually mythologically related, or you may say mythically related. A phoenix is a bird. You if you are a Harry Potter fan, you must know that a phoenix is a bird that grows old, right, dies and burns out, right? When it dies, it burns out to the ashes, and another bird, a new baby bird rises out of the ashes. It's a burning bird, right? So a phoenix is a bird. It's an imaginary bird, it doesn't exist, right? A phoenix is a bird that comes up with a new life. So, like a phoenix, 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 with a new life, rebirth, reincarnation. Very easy to relate. Please, if you want, you can go to Google and search what a phoenix is like, looks like. The phoenix in Harry Potter was very beautiful, I must say. To keep under wraps, secret. If you're keeping something under wraps, WRAPS, wraps means covers, then you are keeping it secret, right? There's nothing more to explain in that. Die in the harness, to die at one's work. If a horse dies in the harness, that means he died running. The work of a horse is to run, right? So he died in harness. Similarly, you may say that our ex-president Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam died in the harness. He was giving a speech while he collapsed, while he expired, right? So he died in the harness. He died working, right? He died doing what he loved, right? He died for his work, or died while working, you may say. So dying in harness means died at one's work. Okay, number 93, fair weather friend. Okay, it's a very easy idiom to remember. You may replace this with an adjective, right? It is an adjective kind of phrase. A fair weather friend is a friend who is there only in good times. He is not a friend in need, right? He is only a friend for the name's sake. A fair weather friend. Fair means okay, good kind of situation. A fair weather friend. 94. Emerge out of thin air, appear suddenly, right? Appear suddenly. If something appears out of thin air, if something appears out of nothing, then it is unexpectedly appearing over there, right? So it is emerging out of thin air. Number 95, cut no ice, had no influence. Cut no ice. Suppose if you are trying to hit hard on thick ice with an axe, you're trying to hit on a hard ice, and your efforts are useless. The ice is not breaking, or it is not even making a cut mark, then it is not having any influence on the ice, right? So to cut no ice means to have no influence. Your efforts are useless. Cannot hold a candle to, cannot be compared to. Okay, sorry. Number 97, brought up, introduced for discussion. If you are in a meeting, and you bring up a point for discussion, then you are introducing that point for discussion, right? So nothing more to discuss over here, except that if you bring up a point, you are introducing that point for discussion. Okay, moving on. Number 97. Cannot hold a candle to, cannot be compared to. If you are not worthy of holding a candle to some other person, that means you are not worthy of being compared to that person, right? If my father is far more successful than I am, then no one will ever compare me in good terms with my father, right? If my father is very successful, is a millionaire or billionaire, and I don't have any um, worth standing beside him, right? If I'm not successful, and if I'm not standing on my feet, if I'm not employed, or you may say, even if you are employed, you are not doing what you are capable of, or what should be doing, then you are not worthy of holding a candle. You cannot hold a candle to your father, right? You're not comparable to your person. Burn one's boat. If you are burning your boat, then you are leaving no means to return. Suppose you are going on an island. Okay, I'll make a diagram. Suppose this is an island, and this is your boat, and this is your home. This is your home, right? Okay, you took the boat, okay, went to this island, and before going into the island, you burn the boat. The boat is burnt. Then you will not be able to return to your home, right? So you're not leaving any means of return, right? Suppose there are mistakes in while making mathematical calculations. There are many mistakes that you are not able to correct. Sometime it happens, right? So you are not leaving any boat to return. Okay, move on. You are not leaving any means to return, or you are burning one's boat. Number 99. Make one's flesh creep, horrify. If you are making someone's flesh creep, that means you are horrifying, horror. You are making him afraid. There are movies that make my flesh creep. That means it feels like something is crawling under my skin or crawling on my flesh. That it makes my flesh creep. If it's an emotion, it is a you called psychosomatic reaction that happens. You remember the word psychosomatic? A situation or an illness that has originated from the mind and has shown effect on your body. You remember that word, psychosomatic? Right. It's in the... Okay, move on. Make one's flesh creep, we have already discussed. Number 100, pros and cons. We have already discussed what is a pro and con. It is okay, analysis of all given facts. See, pros and cons. And knowing all the pros and cons means knowing all the good and bad, or knowing all the details of that. Okay, so we have done till 100 today, and we will be discussing more of it previously. But if you want more videos to come, I would like you to hit a like. Whenever you hit a like on this, I will be appreciated. And there is a target for this. At least 100 likes I want before I post the next video. If you want the next video to be published, if you not want the next video, at least 100 like. It's not a big target. 100 likes. Share it with your friends. Do whatever you want. I just want to know that people are liking my videos, so that I will be making more videos out of it. Okay, see you guys then. Bye bye, take care.